I posted the cutoff effect over on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, and in no time it became my most liked post and requested tutorial to date. And for good reason, when done right, this effect is dope. So I'm going to show you how to do it, but first, as always, intro. What is going on, everybody? My name is Kenneth Fleece, and welcome back. How long's it been? 10 years? 20 years? 30? The world may never know.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie?
As many of you already know, I prototype my effects over on Instagram, link in description, before I make a tutorial about them, just to make sure it's something you'd actually want a tutorial about. Well, I posted a rough version of the effect that I threw together over on Instagram, and it quickly became my most liked post ever. So, for obvious reasons, this became my next video to make. Let me show you how it works. First, you're going to need to get yourself a longboard, a guitar, a tripod, just something that's longer than a good portion of your body, because it does need to cut you completely in half. Never thought I'd say that. Next, take a photo of the background by itself. This gives us a template to mask into the photo later. Then you're just going to want to think of how you're going to hold the item in a way that's going to allow the effect to achieve its maximum potential. Even in the time since I posted the effect, many of you over on Instagram have gotten really creative with the effect and done the cutoff in a bunch of different areas. So really, the sky's the limit. I chose to hold my item diagonally because it makes for a longer cutoff than just horizontally, but do whatever makes sense to you. Once you have the photo of yourself holding the item and the background, it's time to jump into Snapseed. Link in description. First, go ahead and open up the photo with you holding the item. Then go into Tools in the bottom center, bottom left corner, double exposure. Once you're in here, you're going to select the plus icon at the bottom, and we're going to pull up the photo of the background that you took earlier. Recording! Mine here, if you look, if I drop the opacity and take it up, you can see that it got darker. The sun was going down when I was taking this photo. So try to take these in like somewhat of a succession, or else you'll end up with my predicament, but with some editing magic, it should be okay. And for those of you in the comments that are going to ask, yes, that is a cat, and yes, it is on my screen at all times, running around. I don't know why I have it, but anyway, go ahead and take the opacity on this all the way up so it looks like you're completely gone, and then select that check mark. Now go to the top and select that View Edits button. In here, go ahead and select double exposure, then the paintbrush. And now we're just going to remove the half of the photo that we don't need. So you see here, as my hand goes across, it just looks like I'm erasing certain parts of myself. I'm gonna have to do mine a little bit strategically so I don't erase the sun over there, but just try to take these around the same time so you don't have to deal with that. Like with any of the effects you're learning on this channel, take your time. If you really rush through this, you can end up making the stick look ghosted out and just really unfortunate. So don't do it. Take your time, really get in close like I'm doing right now. I'm gonna speed this up so you don't have to watch me do it, but just keep that in mind. What I did to make this effect a little bit cooler is left my hand on the other side of the stick so it doesn't look like I just painted off an entire other side of the photo. You see my hand has fingers on the other side of the branch, but the rest of it's all gone. So it really kind of tricks people. They're like, what in tarnation? So there, now you see the effect, it looks pretty dope. Now at this point is where you add all your color correction and aesthetic edits, which I'm gonna go ahead and do, and I'll show you the end result. Once you're done, go ahead and take a look at your edits by putting your finger down on the screen, before, after. That's pretty good. Once you're done, go ahead and press export on the bottom right, and then export again. But that is all there is to the cutoff effect. If you end up recreating this, I really want to see it, so don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I'll even make you a deal. If you tag me on Instagram, I will come and comment fresh with a bare minimum of 2, count them, 2 fire emojis. And while that may seem like it doesn't matter, if you really think about it, it doesn't matter. But anyway, I really appreciate you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to let me know by hitting that like button. And as always, please subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next one.